Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back playing more Factorio. And we have an oil problem. I showed you last time that most of our oil wells are down to 0.1 per second, and that is causing, well, we can't produce plastic fast enough. Why do I have these robots in my hotbar? I don't need them there. So, I have built this. I've kind of made this a more complex intersection, but this is going to be a station for oil. Right now, we got steel in here, and we're making oil barrels, and they're being loaded on to the train currently. The plan is the back of the train will load oil barrels, empty ones. We'll have full ones here that will get pulled off and put through these assemblers, which apparently did not fully hook up. We have 5 of them. These will empty the oil barrels and put the empty barrels back on here to be put back in the train. And the idea is, let's actually, I think we only want, that should be copying. Yes, now they're all limited to 2. So the train will hold a certain number of empty barrels. They'll back up to here, and this won't be able to produce more as long as we have barrels unloading here, empty ones. So it'll kind of limit how many we make. And we'll have the train go off to, well, the way this is hooked up, it can go off in any of the current directions. It can, go off this way. It can come down this way in. Actually, I hooked this up wrong. Let's get this turn out of there. And let's fix that. And this is the way back. Is it? No, I had that right. This is the way back. There we go. I thought I had it right. So we can go this way, and then when they come back, it can turn in here. It can come this way and turn in, and we can go either which way. And looking around, I did hook up these, but they're producing not that much. It's like about a little over 2 units a second, a little over 1 each. I did say we were going to attack this, but we don't really have... I wanted to get some combat robotics, but I didn't want to do research off screen. And looking around, here's a good patch, but that's kind of far away. Here's a good patch, it's also kind of far away, but actually before the previous episode, I cleared out a few of the bases here, and I think we can get a train through. This is going to be the biggest problem. That's a pretty big base. But if we get a train down to here, we can get robots, oil barrels coming through, and that's what we're going to do now. So let's do some research. What did this allow us? We can do... Well, we can make distractor capsules, but we really want to do destroyer capsules, because these are going to do some decent damage. So let's start that research. Meanwhile, this wasn't the only change I did. Let's run on the conveyor belt, because even though we're fast, running on a conveyor belt is even faster. So, last time we didn't, or we have enough red circuits, so we added some more production. And hey, well, I did this before, setting up that train station, and it looks like now we have plenty. Still, you can see we're kind of slow on the plastic. We only have one of these running at once because there isn't enough petroleum gas. This is sucking up all the gas. So that's why this belt here isn't full up. We don't have enough plastic. We did have, or do have, some plastic in a chest, and that's how this is getting supplied. It's taking the plastic. And we got some wire production here for the wires they need, and this had excess green circuits. So we got more red production, which is going to help our blue production, which is what we need for these modules, which we need some modules for the combat robots. Alright, let's head over here. And this is going to be a bit, well, not really an issue, but that's all hooked up. I hope that's enough room. Yeah, we can move these over in the future if necessary. I am going to try to run a rail line through here. Here we go. Looks like we need to shift over. Shifting over just a bit is a bit hard. We have enough solar that I'm gonna put you down there. And then I'm going to drop some of these logistics robots that I managed to pick up. Let's get these dead trees out of the way. Now, I don't need coverage over here. The robots will hopefully be able to get everything out of our way. What I'm meant to say was the robots will be able to get things where we need them. There's kind of a whole path down here. I don't need these or these or 20 wires. Why do I have... What I do want, though, is a blueprint. And I'm just going to make a nice blueprint of a straight track. Really? Well, hopefully someone's coming to place that. Don't have that big of a building area, but okay, here is the first possibly problematic. Actually, that's the station we did last time. So, way to cancel these. I'm not sure what it is offhand. Okay, this whole area is a bit problematic. While we're here, let's put down another roboport. We're going to want to go on a diagonal from here. In fact, we're probably not going to make it past. We'll have to go straight across at some point, but that's okay. Alright, here comes some robots putting in some defensive structures here. That will power that. Don't want to wait for a robot to stick that in. We do have one over here, though. Alright, here comes the main group. And you'll see in probably a minute why I want the combat robots. Because even with this armor, with its automatic lasers and stuff like that, that is going to be really hard to take out. Alright, hopefully if things work out, this will get built, and like a minute later, that will get built, because I actually requested them about a minute apart. Or so. Put all our curves together. It's getting dark again. One thing I probably didn't mention is that along with adding in those red assembly machines, red circuit assembly machines, that I had to move a group of accumulators, and so I actually put down some accumulators and more solar panels. Looks like maybe they didn't all get built, but definitely I think I only moved one, and I've built, well, more than one. Alright, here comes trouble, but luckily we already have these in place. There we go. Once we get some turrets here, we should, there we go, start taking out the actual hives. It looks like we're just short of actually taking out these last worms here. And I'll manually take out this spawner there, and that looks good. At this point I'll say, hey, we don't need this particular one. Let's see here. Alright, that should hopefully fill in without attracting too much attention. And from here we'll continue placing. Come back and clean up these occasional ones that go off track. Alright, we're gonna have a problem here as well, so let's get some power down. And you really? Okay, we'll just stick that there and another one there. And let's do something like that. Should be able to hold off. These are the strong ones. Even with my gun, it's taking a while. So, ask for one of these there. And in the meantime, I'll try to get some power over here. Okay, that should help. And I'm going to say this episode's probably going to go a bit long. We still have 10 minutes, but I was hoping by this point I'd already have a path to the oil field set up. Alright, here comes our robots. Should, well, we have a decent number of construction robots. It's just a lot of them at this point are out here. Well, I was hoping to attract them all over here. Come on, robots. Hurry up. Can't even see them on the map. What I should put out here, now that we're out this far, is a radar. And they're easy enough to craft, so I will craft it up manually. But this will give us a good overview of the threats on the map. Basically seem to have like two more hives to get through here, and then we got two small ones here, but we really need to be careful about that one. Here comes another attack. Let's get its attention. Alright. They're not too bad one at a time. Meanwhile, let's get my little deconstructor tool out and say, hey, let's remove some of these trees. Alright. Doing decently well. At least at attracting attention most of the time. Oh, we got another group. Oh! Oh, wow. Let's load the game from the last autosave, which happens every 2 minutes. I got caught on a tree, and I thought I was trying to move around, but I got stuck. So I was trying to figure out a place over here so that we could like get some lasers near that base. So this should be about 2 minutes before that unfortunate accident. Yeah, what I didn't notice at first is, yeah, there's this larger base, and it apparently sent an attack about the same time. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's try not to get stuck on trees this time. Alright, I'm all out of... Well, on my handgun, my machine gun ran out, and so did my batteries, basically. Let's, I don't have the better ammo at this point. We can actually request some. Better ammo. 100 is great. That's not the right spot, but... Alright, here we go. Here's some laser charts. Alright, that didn't work out great, but... we have at least 4 turrets here, half our usual amount, and they should be... I'm out of repair packs as well. Hey, logistics bots, you're supposed to be bringing me stuff. Alright, here we go. We're getting some more turrets in. Okay, I have some better ammo again. Bring me some repair kits. Oh, I do have some now. 38. Why aren't you guys repairing stuff? I wish... if you have a RoboPort, it should prioritize... You know, you're right next to something. It should automatically prioritize... Oh, you know, you have the material for it. You know, take that item... from your backpack. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's a rock there. Alright, we're gonna try to clear this one out. It's a little easier to get to, and it's a little more dangerous at the moment. There's RoboPorts. Stop chewing on me, please. There we go. Oh, I'm still on my handgun. Which is why it was seemingly doing nothing, because it was doing nothing, basically. I'm gonna go here. Head back to this side. We head back into daytime. You see how much of a problem I'm having with these. That's why I want the combat robotics. It gives you a few little follower robots with extra firepower. They're weak. They're probably half the strength of the laser I have, but with enough of them, they make up for it in numbers. Alright, here we go here. I am going to power you all. Alright, I can now take out the rest of these if I'm being defended. There we go. Let's see how I can do on my own. That worm is gone. Let's back off because our shields are pretty low. Should also wait for our battery to recharge a bit, because that's basically running our lasers. These worms put out high damage, so it's pretty well armored there too. Oh. There we go. Alright. Let's get rid of that. And just place that there. That's how it should be hooked up. Thought we cleared out the trees. I didn't think trees grew back. And that was the totally incorrect button press. Come on. Well, that's... You know what, let's come back by one. There we go. Turn down here. And let's pick up the artifacts that we missed. Let's have one more turret there. Yeah, this is going to be a nice long episode. I'll try not to have it go over an hour.